This video is to demonstrate the creation of restriction of access covenant on a portal plan. So to begin with, we can go to our interest tabs. We can now add a new interest. So we can create either a 150 P&D covenant or a 129 BA restrictive covenant. For the purpose of this demonstration, we'll create a 150. We create it on this plan. We'll show a subject and the lots that are applicable to this covenant. You need to show the local government, and you can also add any general comments to the covenant. When we hit save, it will add this new covenant to our new interest notifications table with our land burden lots on there. Now that we've created the new interest in our notifications table, we can go to our design screen and depict this restriction of access within our design screen. Traditionally, we would label our lots from A to B. In the portal now, we are going to create a polyline, which is a solid red line along the road boundary of the applicable lots to indicate the restriction of access. So to do that, we can go to our construction tool, and we now have a new icon, which is a constructor polyline. This is going to create a covenant restrictive covenant polyline. So all we have to do is hit the create button. It will amend our cursor, or will change our cursor to a crosshair, which will automatically snap 2 points on our graphics. It is important to note that we don't just create a polyline string from one extreme to the other. We must pick up all relevant points along that polyline, or else it will give us an error. So to begin with, just click on your points, select all the points along the polyline string. When you finish, just double click and it will close to the last selected point. As you can see, it's also created that covenant polyline within a separate line type within our graphics, so we can select that line or deselect it. So now that that polyline has been created, all that's left is to associate that polyline within our interest. So we can go to our survey tab, click on our interest. You will note that the covenant is shown as a new interest, and we will select that. It's highlighted all the relevant lots that are burdened by that interest, and we do an association as we would do with any other interest. So you can select your associations button. It will then take you to graphics where you can select that polyline, save that association, and it will put our subject label now on our polyline interest. Once that's labelled, we can then reposition the label to wherever we like on our graphic. There is an enlargement here. You'll note that that's also being created on our enlargement. We can also reposition that. And that is our creation of a restriction of access polyline easement within the portal graphics. It will show up on your PDF as a red line on your graphics. I will show you that now. So within our PDF that's created at the end, there's your polyline interest shown within your graphics.